Okay, one thing, everybody is, first of all, I want everybody to come on time to the class, and even you can come few minutes before, because it is easy for us. Otherwise, keep on somebody will be joining, we have to press admit and all that. It distract the class. Okay, so don't say 10 minutes early, but at least the class is at 11 o'clock, 10:55, 10:56, something like that, you can join. That is one thing. Second thing is, I said I'll create a WhatsApp group for submitting homework, but not always. I use it very rarely. You have to submit in Class Plus app. Today, did all of you receive an SMS saying you have to submit homework or something like that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in Class Plus app, okay, if somebody is not familiar, you can contact me in the afternoon. Now I'll tell you some idea about how to upload, but it is a very easy app. You open it, you will see my message that maths and determinant first exercise solutions have to be submitted or something. Click on that. But before that, I think you should have taken some kind of paper scanner or some app where you have taken the pictures of your class notes, where you have done homework. That PDF should be already there so that you can upload it. Is it okay?
Yes.
Okay. Already some students have uploaded, but if somebody has not able to do it, you can contact me in the afternoon. After 1 o'clock. All right. Thanks.
Sir, was it yesterday's homework?
Yeah, that addition of matrices first exercise. That one.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll carry on. In the beginning, things are easy. Addition of matrices, multiplication of matrices, and all, they're very easy. You may think even those who have done first exercise, you'll think they're all like childish questions. Am I right?
Sir.
Yes. Okay. Today, there is not. I'll find out. I'll tell you. There is a good chance that I'll take a class from 4 to 5. Actually, it's a work session, but in the beginning, there's not much of homework, so I want to cover some more theory. Okay. I'll talk to principal sir. I'll confirm and put a message, but later on, look for a message. Okay, after 1 o'clock or sometime before 1:30, definitely I'll keep a message to you saying that I'm going to take a class from 4 to 5. Is it okay?
Sir, did we make any notes yesterday?
Sorry, I did not get it.
Sir, we didn't write any notes yesterday, right?
Yesterday Sunday no class. We are talking about Saturday.
I mean, the day before yesterday, sir. Saturday.
Okay. Saturday, I've done few questions on the board and you noted down in the class notes, right?
Yes, sir, we did.
Yeah. Okay. That's the only class I took. First day I just gave some general instructions. Only Saturday I gave some notes. Okay. What the notes is basically that few questions from the main material that we done. So, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. All right. All right. Okay. So today we are going to discuss about the multiplication of matrices. Okay. Purposely, I am going to tell you. All of you, please turn on your videos. Whoever video is off. We are not going to repeat every time. It takes a lot of unnecessary effort and time from our side. So on your own, turn on your videos. Okay. So multiplication of matrices, purposely, first of all, no definition. I'm giving you notes. Okay. The reason is it's already there in the material. It takes a lot of time unnecessary. Multiplication of matrices, what is the definition? I'm not going to tell you first. I'm going to tell you how to do it. And then after doing enough questions, we'll come back and see what is the way to write a definition. Okay, now what I'm telling is if you want to multiply two matrices, as I said other day also, I can write two matrices like this. It has some elements. I can say multiply these two, multiply these two, multiply these two, multiply these two. They can define that way, and there may not be much use of that later on. They define in a particular way, and later on we will see what the use of why they defined it later on. It doesn't matter. They just defined it and we take it. Okay. Let us say this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like this. This is let us say 0, 5, 7, 1, 4, 2. Okay, 1, minus 1, 2, 2, 0, minus 2. Something like this. When can you multiply two matrices? First of all, what is the order of this matrix?
1 into 2.
1 into 3, sir.
2 into 3.
2 into 3.
By
3, sir.
Two rows and 3 columns. What about this? 3 rows and 4 columns.
3
by 4.
Okay, right. Now, it is very important that the number of columns here and number of rows should be same. If the first matrix number of columns and second matrix number of rows they are equal, then we say A and B are conformable for multiplication. Conformable means they are eligible to multiply. All right. If these are not equal, we cannot even multiply. That's the first thing. And the second thing is, finally, when you multiply, what matrix will come? What is the order of that? Is this and this? It will be 2 by 2. Okay. So the number of columns here should be same as number of rows here, and the final matrix order is this. So in general, if I take a matrix of order m by n, another matrix of order n by p, these two should be same, and finally what I get will be m by p. Okay. Now how to multiply? So I know answer is a 2 by 4 matrix. So 2 by 4 matrix means what? 2 rows and 4 columns. So I will be getting something here, something here, something here, and something here. Something here, something here, something here, and something here. 2 rows and 4 columns. Okay. What will come here is take these elements and take these elements. First row and first column. You have to multiply this and this, multiply this and this, multiply this and this, and add them. For example, 1 into 0, 0. 2 into 5, 10. And 3 into 7, 21. What will come here is first row here and second column here. I know some of you know this already, so you may find it boring. But as I said, anything that we teach from the beginning. There may be some people who have not learnt matrices before, or whatever reason it is. So we want to teach everything from the beginning. So first row and second column, you have to write here. So 1 into 1, 1. 2 into 4, 8. And 3 into 2, 6. Okay. Hemant, what will come here? Can you tell me?
So we have to multiply first row of A with
just tell me the 3
third
numbers.
column of B.
Yeah, just tell me the 3 numbers.
1 into 1, 1 plus 8.
8. I am doing third one here. You are doing this into this, right? First row into third column.
1 minus 2
Yes.
plus 6.
Okay. Sonika, you are there in the class?
Yes, sir.
What will come here?
1 into 2 plus 2 into 0, 0.
Okay.
3 into minus 3, minus 9.
Yes. All right. Ashita, what will come here? Ashita, you are there in the class?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell me what will come here?
So 0 plus 25 plus 42.
Okay. Is your video is on? I'm not able to see you. 0 plus 25 plus 40. Okay. I can only see the black screen. That's all. Okay. Himabindu, are you there in the class?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You are Rupesh's sister, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Your cousin, somebody is also there in the same class?
Yes, sir. She's in this class now.
Oh, right. What will come here?
Sir, 4 into 1, 4 plus 5 4 is 20 plus 6 2 is 12.
Okay, fine. What is your cousin? What is it? Bhavani Jishnaviya. What is your name?
Bhavani, sir.
Okay. Bhavani Jishnaviya.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is your video on? I cannot see you. Please turn on your videos, everybody. Okay, right.
Yes.
So, Bhavani Jishnavi, can you tell me what will come here? Second row, third column is, you have to take second row here, third column here, and multiply.
Sir?
Yes.
Sir, actually I've joined the class now, sir. I really don't know what is going on.
Achha, okay. You are Saturday class, you are absent?
No, sir, not like that, but I
Okay,
have
today.
joined the class now.
Okay,
Yes.
today you joined little late. All right, we'll leave it. Don't worry. Okay. We have two twins here. I am very happy to see twins. Very rarely it comes. What is the other one? Other of Patil. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What will come here?
So 4 minus 5 plus 12
Yeah. 4 minus 5
plus 12.
plus 12. Okay. You are in US President's office or something?
Sir?
Are you at the US President's office? Just what do you call virtual screen and something. Don't worry. Okay, Suresh Patil, what will come here? Suresh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you turn on your video and tell me what will come here?
8 plus. Sir, 8 plus
Ah,
0.
ah.
So minus 18.
Yes, correct. Okay. Anyway, you don't have to write it. I'm just explaining how to multiply two matrices. We'll do some more questions. Please mute yourself, everybody. Okay, right. Okay. Anybody in this class is not clear about how to multiply two matrices? I'll repeat if they want.
Sir, once can you repeat it?
Okay, I'll repeat. Yes. Okay, I'll repeat with another example also. Okay, that's what I said. So there may be some people in this class already know these things. Somebody may not be there. So I have to just teach it from the beginning without actually even asking to do. Anyway, somebody joins late. I generally send my recording to you later on. You can also see it, but still I'll explain because somebody may be right in the class, not understood. What it is very simple. When you want to multiply two matrices, okay, the number of columns here and the number of rows here should be same. Okay. Let me take a simple example first of all, and then we'll see it. Let us say this is 1, 5, 7, 9, 1, minus 2, 3, 4. If you want to multiply these two matrices, okay, you have to multiply first row here, first column here, and the corresponding sum you have to write here. 1 into 1, 1, 5 into 3, 50. First row here, second column here, corresponding element we are multiplying. Okay. Next, this into this. 1 into minus 2, minus 2. First row into second column I am doing. 1 into minus 2 and 5 fours are 20. Now, if you want this, second row into first column. Okay. 7 plus 27. And if you want what is here, second row into second column. Minus 14 plus 36. Bhavani, is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I just gave both 2 by 2. They need not be 2 by 2. Okay. One important point in matrices is sometimes you can multiply A and B in this order, but B and A you cannot multiply. Okay. For example, if A is there, B is there. This is 2 by 3 and this is 3 by 5. The number of columns here, number of rows here, they must be same. Then only you can multiply. So you can multiply them. And what is the order of the matrix AB? 2 by 5. But when you want to BA, this order is 3 by 5 and this order is 2 by 3. Is it possible to multiply them?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Yeah. So here AB is possible, but BA doesn't exist. What if this is 2 by 3 and this is 3 by 2? Then is BA possible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And the possible, but order is different. Here AB order is 2 by 2, whereas BA order is
3 by 3.
3 by 3.
3 by 3.
So first thing is, if AB is possible, BA may not be possible. Sometimes both may be possible, but they may be matrices of different order. Sometimes they may be of same order, but they will not be same or they need not be same. For example, here we got when you multiply, what is the answer? What is this? 1 plus 15, 16, and minus 2 plus 20, 18, and 7 plus 27, some 34, and minus 14 plus 36, some 22. What if I take a reverse order? First I will take 1, minus 2, 3, 4. Next I will take 1, 5, 7, 9. Then first row into first column is 1 minus 14
Minus
minus 13, and 5 minus 18 minus 13, and some 3 plus 28, 31, something, whatever it is. They're coming same size or same order, but the numbers are different. Okay, so it is not necessary that AB equal to BA. So it doesn't follow commutative law. Like addition, A plus B equal to B plus A, but not in multiplication. Let us say I have two matrices, B and C are equal. Both are same matrices. Can I multiply with another matrix A and say AB is equal to CA?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Answer. Once again, see carefully what I have written.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No way.
What is correct then?
AC, sir.
AB
AB
equals
equals
AC.
to AC, sir.
Yeah, if you multiply from the left here, here also to multiply from the left only. You want to multiply from the right, you can multiply and you can write BA equal to C. Okay, so you can multiply from the right or from the left, but not one side left, one side right. Of course, for that AB should exist. For example, if B is 3 by 5 matrix, obviously C is also 3 by 5 matrix. A has to have number of columns as 3. Number of rows can be anything, right? Okay. So it should be suitable order, but after that, either both on the left or both on the right. So the order is important. But we don't have any problem with associative law. If you want to multiply A, B, C, either you can multiply AB first and then C from the right side, or you can multiply BC first and then A from the left side. Without changing the order, somebody can multiply this part first, somebody can multiply this part first. That is associative law. Okay. But commutative law is not there. AB cannot replace with B. Let's say I want A, B, C, D. It has many meanings. You can take A into BC into D. That is, first you multiply BC, next multiply with A from the left. That whole thing you multiply with B. Or you can write A into BC into D. Okay. So first I multiply BC, then D from the right, then A from the left. Or somebody say I want to write AB and CD like this. That is also fine. Multiply AB separately, CD separately, and then multiply. That's it. Is there any other way to do it? Okay. So you can do by any one of these three methods. Now, can I say in matrices that AB whole cube is equal to A cube into B cube?
No, sir.
No, you cannot say that. Okay. Even for that matter, the simple algebraic formulas that we have, A plus B whole square, I cannot write A square plus 2AB plus B square. Why? What is A plus B whole square means? A plus B into A plus B.
into A plus B.
If you open it, it will come A into A square, A into B, AB, B into A, BA, and B into B, B square. Okay. There is no way I can say AB plus BA is equal to 2AB. Okay. So for this A plus B whole square, formula is this, not this. It can be that if they would have given you that AB equal to BA is given to you. Similarly, one may say if this is not equal to this is equal to what then? You simply have to write AB into AB into AB. That's all. At best, if you want to use associative law, you can write A into BA into BA into B. Without changing the order, the first A as it is here, the next B as it is here, I can multiply these in the same order, multiply these in the same order. Okay. Only when somebody tells you that AB equal to BA, then you can write this BA as AB, this BA as AB. Then you can write A into A square. Then this B into A you can multiply. This is B square, associative law. At the next step again, you can write BA as AB. And now it becomes A cube into B cube. But if this is not given to you that AB equal to BA, we cannot write like this. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We'll write all some of these points, but I'm just explaining how, because the multiplication of matrices doesn't follow commutative law, we have a lot of regular algebraic formulas cannot be used in matrices. But all our regular algebraic formulas can be used if somebody gives you that AB equal to BA right in the beginning. Okay, I'll come to all these points. We'll do some simple questions from our mains material, odd numbered questions. there are very, very small questions, so that if somebody doesn't know about multiplication, they'll get little confidence, that's all. Okay, I'll just continue from the 7th question because I'm doing odd numbers.
So from which question?
I want to do 7th question. You can try 7th question in the class notes only. Please try 7th question in the class notes. And in the class notes, whenever you started today, you should write today's date. What is today's date? 8th, huh? 7th.
7th.
Somebody is there with roll number 34 in this class? 115034. One 115099. Anybody is there? 115157.
No one, sir.
Okay. 115 214.
Sir, someone
No
is
one,
there.
sir.
214 also not there. Okay.
Sir, someone is there, sir.
Okay. So 214 roll number, can you please respond?
Sure.
Okay. Later on in the WhatsApp group, that means to my personal number, you send a message. What's your name, roll number, and all that. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
No name, admission number, phone number. That's it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Next, 221.
Sir,
Sir,
Okay, you also send a message to me, your admission number, name, and roll. Okay. Phone number to me. Okay. 323. Who is that?
yes, sir.
Okay. You also did not send any message to me in WhatsApp, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm just cross-checking whether these students are there or not. One more thing, not compulsory. If possible, in WhatsApp, if you can keep your picture as what you call DP or something like that, because we are not seeing each other in a regular way. When we actually meet, I may not recognize you. Okay. Sometimes I'll ask you in the class, but sometimes I may not recognize you. So if you keep your DP, at least whenever you send a message to me or submit homework or something, I can at least recognize. Okay. Okay, 7th question, which is very simple. Those who completed, they can just do other odd numbers, 9 and 11. If they have the PDF, they can open and do it also. 2113, 320, 10. Okay, so AB, 2113 and
Sir, option D.
yeah, okay. First row into first column, 2 3s are 6 plus 1 into 1. Okay, and here 2 2s are 4 plus 0. Here 0 plus 4. Here 3 plus 3. Here 2 plus 0. Here 0 plus 12. 7 4 4 6 2 12. Is this right answer?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can see on the screen 9th question. Those who completed, you can see, do 9, and even 11 is also there. Please turn on your videos if by any chance anybody is off. Anybody has any kind of doubt or any confusion, anything, please feel free to send a message or call me. Okay. Okay, I'm arranging 7th one. Does anybody need more time?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Oh, all right. Bhavani, you are clear, right? How to multiply?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The ninth question, A minus B, B, A is 1 minus tan theta 1. 1 tan theta minus tan theta 1. Okay, first row into first column is 1 plus tan square theta. First row into second column is tan theta minus tan theta. Second row into first column is tan theta minus tan theta. Second row into second one is tan theta plus tan square theta plus 1. So this is secant square theta. This is 0. This is 0. This is secant square theta. What is that they wanted in the question? We got A secant square theta and B 0. Yeah, option D. Yeah. Okay, I'm erasing this ninth one. Okay, 11th one. A square, AB and AC.
Option B.
Okay, all are 0 coming in. Okay. AB, B square. Okay. AC, B. 0, C minus B. Minus C 0, A. Minus A. Okay.
Sir, at last.
Yes, please.
Sir, can you show 14th question, sir? I'm not getting it. It's an even problem, but I'm not getting it.
Okay. Can you just let me finish this, then I'll.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Kasi, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
First, okay. First row into first column will get 0 minus ABC plus ABC. First row into second column A square C plus 0 minus A square C. First row into third column minus A square B plus A square B plus 0. Second row into first one 0 minus B square C plus B square C. Second row into second one ABC plus 0 minus ABC. Second row into third column minus AB square plus AB square plus 0. This is 0 minus BC square plus BC square. Second row into second one AC square plus 0 minus AC square. This is minus ABC plus ABC plus 0. So we are getting everything 0, null matrix. Okay, I can give a simpler example also. When you multiply two matrices, when the product comes null matrix, it is not necessary that one of them must be null matrix. So one should not think whenever AB is equal to null matrix, A or B should be null matrix. Not necessary. We can create so many examples just like that. Let us say I want to write here 2 and -1 and 4 and -2 and 1 and 2 here and 3 and 6 here. Okay. Look at this product. Is it coming null matrix? Simple product here on the board. Is this product of these coming null matrix?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Because 2 minus 2 is 0, 4 minus 4 is 0, 6 minus 6 and 12 minus 1. But nothing is null matrix. So, and not only that, when you reverse it, you may not get null matrix. For example, you take 2, 4, -1, -2 and 1, 2, 3, 6. You see the product is not null matrix. So two things are important. When A into B null matrix, there is no guarantee that A or B should be null matrix. That is first thing. Second thing is, if AB is null matrix, it is not necessary that BA should be null matrix. In CBSE syllabus in 10th class, is maths and determinants there?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. Some people might have done some kind of foundation.
ICSC there.
ICSE it is there. Okay, right. And even in bridge course, I think a little bit about determinants they taught you,
Yes,
right?
sir. Determinants.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Kasi, 14th one, I think finally will come one quadratic equation. Am I right?
Sir, actually, yes, sir. I got a quadratic equation, but the solution is not.
If you use minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac by 2a, you may get the root size. Is it okay?
Sir, I already used it, sir. I'm getting different one.
Then now see some small addition multiplication mistake you might have done, some silly mistake.
Okay, sir.
Okay, 11th one I'm erasing. Does anybody need more time for 11th one?
No, sir.
Okay. Especially those are learning matrices multiplication for the first time. I hope you are comfortable.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
So answer is option A.
For 13th one you are saying?
Yes, sir.
Yes, correct. Everybody please turn on your video. This is for your own good and for good for us. And especially when you tell an answer, at least I can see you. Okay, this is XYZ. This is AHG, HBF, and the GFs. And this is XYZ. Okay, Mukund Agarwal.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me what is the order of all these matrices here?
Sir, it is 1 into 3,
Okay.
3 into 3, and 3 into 1.
Yeah. Let's say I call them ABC. If I multiply first AB, what is the final order of the matrix I get when I multiply these two?
Sir, 1 into 3.
Okay. This is 1 by 3 and I have to multiply to this 3 by 1. When I multiply, what I will get?
1 into 1.
Yes. So finally you are getting only 1 by 1 matrix with one element. Somebody can multiply these two also first and then multiply to this, whichever they want to do. Thank you. Mukund, you are from which state natively?
Sir, Jharkhand.
Jharkhand. Okay. Good. Okay, when I multiply these two here, this is 1 by 3 and this is 3 by 1. So I should get, sorry, 3 by 3, I should get 1 by 3. 1 by 3 means 1 row and 3 columns. So I should get like this, 3 elements, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 row and 3 columns. So first row into first column, AX, HY plus GZ. Okay. First row into second column, HX plus BY plus FZ. First row into third column, GX plus FY plus CZ. Okay, so when you multiply 1 by 3 and 3 by 3 matrix, you got 1 by 3. 1 row and 3 columns. 1 row and 3 columns. That you have to multiply with X, Y, Z. Okay, now this is 1 by 3 and that is 3 by 1. First row into first element, that is X into AX plus HY plus BZ plus Y into HX plus BY plus FZ, Z into GX plus FY plus VZ. One element only. This whole thing is one element. So it is AX square plus HXY plus GZX plus HXY plus BXY plus FYZ plus GXZ FYZ plus CZ square. That is finally AX square. There should be BY square. X square plus by square plus cz square plus 2hxy plus 2gzx plus 2fyz. Finally, so just practicing multiplication. That's all. Nothing much about these questions. Bhavani, Jishna, are you comfortable?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The 15th option, yes, sir.
Yeah. First you have to find a square and then again you can write, don't have to find a cube. A square into a square will be a power. Okay, those are completed 13 on the screen.
Sir?
You can see. Yes, please.
Sir, once can you say how to do the 10th one?
10th one. Okay. See, those are doing even numbers. I prefer you to do in the homework book, even if you're doing. Okay, 10th one, nothing much. Only you have to know one thing. That small I is there, na? It is a complex number. I square, you have to take it as -1. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Then you will get it. And in the options, the capital I refers to identity matrix 1001. Okay, these are easy because I'm discussing slowly. Somebody is able to do even numbers also. So, I prefer simultaneously keep that other notebook of objective homework book and you can do even numbers there, so they're able to do fast.
Sir, are all the
Yes.
numbers homework?
Yes, yes. In mains material, all the even numbers are always homework. All the odd numbers I'll discuss. In my track, I follow like. Okay, 13th one I'm going to erase. Anybody wants explanation
Sir,
or
just
anybody
a
needs?
second, sir.
Okay.
Sir, can you check the answer of 14th one?
Why you are not getting it?
I got it, sir. I need to check. -2 plus or minus √10.
Okay. We'll see that. Lot of children, video is off. Please don't waste our time. Leela, Jyotirmayi, Shreyas, Bhavani, Vamsi, Ashita, Srilata, Ganesh. Somebody iPhone is there. I hope there's not a student.
The camera is on.
Who is that?
Ganesh.
Ganesh. I think now it is. Yeah, now I can see. Earlier it was not coming. It's okay. Jacinth, roll number 78. Jacinth, they are using two. One is for video and one is for audio. Okay. Why in your system maybe you don't have a webcam or something? Okay. So later on, better to you send a message to class Sital madam so that she will be aware that you are using two things. And I should be able to see you in one of the places at least, Jacinth, right? Nikhil, Bhavani, Vamsi, still video is off. Okay. So they're able to complete fast. Don't have to waste your time. PDF is there with you. Open it and start doing it. Even numbers in the homework book if you want to. I don't mind. Some chapters and I start, there will be some difference between the students, but not a problem. For a few days, everybody will be equal. Okay, 15th one. A is what? 0, 1, 1, 0.
17 option 1.
Okay. So they want us to find. Why I'm doing even 1 minute. No, 15 I want to do it, right?
Yes.
0, 1, 1, 0. Sorry. Yeah, I wrote correct. 0, 1, 1, 0. They want a power 4. So I'll simplify a square. 0, 1, 1, 0. Again 0, 1, 1, 0.
Sir, answer is A, option A.
Okay. This is actually identity matrix, and a power 4 means a square. Yeah. So first row into first column is 1, first row into second column is 0, second row into first column is 0, second row into second column is 1. That is actually identity matrix. And I into I is always IR. Okay. So last time I was talking about why it is called identity matrix. I can explain to you why. Very simple common sense. See, let us say I have a matrix 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 4, some 8, 12, 15. I want to multiply with a matrix and I want to get same matrix as answer. 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 4, 8, 12, 15. Okay, please see carefully. Tell me what should be the first column so that this into this should come 2, this into this should come 3, this into this should come 5.
Sir, please.
Sir, 1. 1, sir.
Okay. First row, see, I don't know what are the elements here, but first row, sorry, I wanted to write, let me tell another way. Yeah, let me say like this, sorry, I'm changing my question, almost same. First row into first column should come here, second row into first column should come here, third row into first column should come here, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I want some number such a way that take this into this, I should get 2, this into this, I should get 7. This into this, I should get 8.
1,
I
0,
think I
0.
can easily
1, 0,
1, 0, 0.
0, 0.
so that this into this will come 2, this into this will come 7, this into this will come 8. Okay. Similarly, when I multiply this into this, I expect 3. This into this, I expect 9. This into this, I expect 12. Is it not 0, 1, 0?
0, 1, 0.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And similarly, 0, 0, 1. Okay. So, when diagonal elements are 1, rest of the elements are 0. When you take any matrix and multiply with that, you are getting that matrix. That is the reason. It is like an identity element in multiplication. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is the reason it is called identity matrix. It's an identity element in multiplication because you take any matrix and multiply with that, you'll get the original matrix back. So even here, I into I, anything you multiply with I, you'll get I only. Okay. But you can take any order, doesn't matter. Let's say I want to take a 2 by 3 matrix I want to multiply with something. Again, I want to get same 2 by 3 matrix. So what should be this? Identity matrix of what order? What should be the order of this identity matrix? 3 by 3 by 3. Yes, it should be 3 by 3 identity matrix. Sometimes we simply call I3 because identity matrix is always a square matrix. If it is 3 by 3, we call I3. If it is 2 by 2, we call I2. If it is 5 by 5, we call simply I5. Let us say same 2 by 3 matrix, I want to multiply with something on this side so that I'll again get same matrix. Then what should be this?
A2. 2 by 2 matrix.
It should be identity matrix, but of order 2 by 2 because how many rows here, that many columns here. So it has to be I2, right? So depending on which identity matrix you multiply depends on to whom you are multiplying, or to which matrix you are multiplying. But it should be identity, either 2 by 2 or 3 by 3 or 5 by 5. So that is the reason it is called identity matrix. All right. Okay. Sometimes they'll give a question, they'll ask us to find a square, a cube, a power 4, a power 5, a power 6, like that. Sometimes they follow a pattern. When you find a square, a cube, you will know. For example, here 2 minus 1, 3 minus 2. They're asking it should be equal to 1001. What should be that power? It should be square or cube or power 4, what it is. 2 minus 1, 3.
Any given natural number.
So option A.
Any even natural number. Option A.
Even natural. Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here we call this as A, and let us find a square. Let us see what happens. 2 minus, that is A into A. A square means A into A. 2 minus 1, 3 minus 2. 2 minus 1, 3 minus 2. First row into first column, when I multiply, I'll get 1. First row into second column, minus 2 plus 2, 0. And this 6 minus 6, 0. This is minus 3 plus 4, 1, which is identity matrix. So A square came identity matrix. Now if I wanted a cube, I can write a square into A. That is I into A, which is A only. Identity matrix. A square is identity matrix. Identity matrix into anything is that. If you want a power 4, it is A cube into A, which is A into A, which is A square, and A square is identity matrix. So you can see what is happening. You are getting A square, A power 4, A power 6, A power 8, so on. All are identity matrix, any even power. Okay, because if this is I, this square is I, this cube is I, power 4 is I. And all the, if you multiply all of them with A cube, A power 5, A power 7, A power 9, all the odd powers are equal to A. So just by finding square and cube and power 4, we are able to see any even power, it definitely give identity matrix. Any odd power, it will give original matrix A. So A power n equal to I implies n is an even natural number.
So this condition is for any type of matrix, sir?
No. This matrix only. If I take another matrix, A square may not come identity matrix. Let's say for some matrix, A cube may come identity matrix. Then what happens? If you take A square, A cube, A power 4, A power 5, A power 6, A power 7, so on. This is A, this is A square. Let's say this is identity matrix. A power 4 will be A power 5 will be A square. Again, this will become identity matrix, next A square. So we'll find a pattern. Not that for every matrix a pattern will exist like that. Definitely not. I'll give you one simple example. You take, let us say 2, 5, 7, 9. When you find A square, A cube, A power 4, you will not find pattern. Why? Because all numbers are going to be bigger numbers. In A square, all these numbers will be increasing, no? Okay, this is a bigger number, this is a bigger number than all these numbers. When you find A cube, much bigger numbers. So it's only going to be like increasing big numbers only. It cannot repeat. So they are given questions such a way that it will come repeating like that.
Yes.
Okay. Those who completed 17 can think about 19.
So 19th is the option A.
Yes. Okay. But it's okay. Good that you told the answer. But one should not think A must be identity matrix or B must be null matrix, something like that. That is not right. If somebody thinks A and B are null matrices, even option D can be correct. If somebody thinks A is identity matrix and B is null matrix or something, option B can be correct, option C can be correct, something like that.
So both A and B are identity matrix, right?
No, they are not necessary. I can take both A and B are null matrix also, right?
Sir, can you explain that question 19th one?
I'll explain. Just I'm giving some time for the people to do 17. Sometimes people have to think about 19 now. I will tell a lot more about the multiplication of matrices. I may not be able to complete today. We'll complete tomorrow also. Not a problem. Our evening class will be there. Okay. Once again, in the beginning, when I told some people may not be there, evening 4 to 5, there is a good chance I will take class. I'll keep a message in the group by 1:30. You look at that and accordingly you can attend. Normally, it is a work session, means where people try questions. If they have any doubts, they will ask. But we are in the beginning of a chapter, so I will be taking a class, not clarifying doubts. Only the reason I'm not confirming now is I have to talk to principal sir, take his permission and inform him. Otherwise, it is for sure classes. Okay, 17. Is everybody clear? Anybody any objection?
Done, sir.
Okay. Okay, 19 AB equal to A and BA equal to B. Okay. After doing all these questions, I wanted to tell some theory, but anyway, in between also I'm covering something. What is this? Okay. I said already that if AB is null matrix, there is no guarantee that A or B should be null matrix. It is not necessary, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I also said if AB equal to null matrix, we cannot say BA equal to null matrix. No, BA need not be null matrix. Okay. Now coming to this, if I tell AB equal to AC, somebody may say A is identity matrix. Somebody may say A is no, not identity matrix. Somebody may say A is null matrix. Somebody may say B equal to C. This is also not correct. This is also not correct. Not necessarily correct. They can be correct, but you cannot say for sure. You know why? If you bring this one this side, it is same as this. If you bring this one this side and you take A common, you will get A into B minus C. See, we have only problem with commutative law in multiplication. No problem with associative law. No problem with distributive law. Distributive law can be used. If you have A into B plus C, nothing wrong. You can write AB plus AC. That is very easy to prove it. Right now, I don't know what it is. Okay. So when I brought this one this side into K common based on the distributive law, reverse way. When product of two things is null matrix, there is no guarantee that this should be null matrix or this should be null matrix. So if somebody is saying this or this, they are actually concluding either this should be null matrix or this should be null matrix. It is not compulsory. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in the same way, when somebody is telling AB equal to A, somebody may tell B is identity matrix. Somebody may tell A is null matrix. They may be true, but not necessarily true. Why? You bring A this side, AB minus A equal to null matrix. In the place of A, can I write AI? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
A into identity matrix. Identity matrix multiplies anything, same matrix will come. So you take A common, you will get to B minus I. When product of two things is null matrix, it is not necessary that this should be null matrix or this should be null matrix is B equal to I. Okay. So somebody, that is called that, sometimes an objective question, somebody managed to get the answer because of taking some cases, some numbers and like that. But subjectively, how to prove it? Okay. I'll later on, after class is over and afternoon, I'll try to think about some example where nothing is identity matrix, nothing is null matrix, but satisfying this data. I'll try to create two matrices and I'll try to send in WhatsApp so that you will be more confident that it need not be happening the null matrix or this. But how to prove it? It's a little tricky in the beginning at least. But once we discuss few questions, you can use it in other questions. A square, I'm going to write A into A. This first A, I can write AB. According to associative law, in the place of, I can write this as BA. That is, don't change the order, but first you multiply this and then this. What is BA? B. BA is B. And what is AB? A. So I proved A square equal to A. Am I correct?
Yes.
No, it's like that. No, like a.
Sir,
Yes, please. Yes, Ravya.
Sir, if we multiply A and B, we may not multiply B and A, no, sir.
No, I'm not, from here to here, I'm not reversing it. I'm using associative law. If I have A, B, C, okay, basically what is this, 1 minute, let me do like this. I can put bracket here and write like this. Okay, from here to here, is it okay? From here to here, what I used is not AB equal to BA, I used associative law. This bracket I shifted here. AB into C, can't I write A into BC without changing the order? That I am using associative law. Is it okay now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So from here to here,
sir,
in the
how
place
do
of,
you lay out BA?
see, AB equal to A given in the question,
Yes, sir.
BA equal to B given in the question.
Yes.
So in the place of A, I substituted AB based on this. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
And from here to here, I used associative law. That is this. That this bracket I shifted to this. That's all. Is it okay?
Yes.
Now BA to B, I use this. The question only BA equal to B given. And AB to A, it is given here. Okay.
Yes.
So without having to assume that something is null matrix, something is identity matrix, we are able to prove A square equal to A. Similarly, B square, you can write B into B. The first B based on this, I can write BA. And account associative law, it is B into AB. And AB is A and BA is B. Okay. If anybody has any doubt, please ask me. I'm ready to explain once again. I even mentioned from here to here, I use this. From here to here, I use associative law. From here to here, I use this one. From here to here, again, I use this.
So please explain again.
I should explain once again. Okay. Maybe instead of explaining this, I'll explain this to you. Okay. From B to BA, how did I write, Savya? Why this B I replaced with BA? Because it's given in the question, right? Okay. And from here to here, what I have done? From here to here, I did not change the order. Instead of multiplying these two, I multiplied these two. That's all. What is this called? Savya, I'm asking you.
So,
from here to here, what is it called? I use.
It doesn't change.
Sorry, I'm not able to clear clearly. From here to here, I used associative law. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Next, from here to here, in the place of AB, I substituted A because they mentioned in the question AB equal to. Okay. Now I got BA, and in the place of BA, I can write B. That is.
Yes, sir.
Anybody still have doubt about how to prove separately A square equal to A or B square equal to B? I'm ready to explain.
No.
Okay. So now the question is a square plus b square, which I can simply write a plus. Nandan, you are there from the beginning of the class or you joined late? Nandan.
No, sir, from beginning.
From beginning you are there. In between you left and again joined again?
Yes, sir, I got disconnected. I joined.
Okay, fine.
Sir, after the class, can you send the answer for 14th one and 20th one?
Yeah, first you try it, then I'll try to. Is it okay?
Sir, I got the answer for verifying.
Okay,
I'm
all
not
right.
sure about it.
Okay, okay.
Sir, is 21st one option B?
I think I'll check it, but anyway, I'm crossing the time, so I want to